Hey guys, Sandy here. I got something a little bit different. So this is the Laney Black Country Customs Monolith Distortion pedal. Interesting pedal. And I mean, I don't usually do this, but I have to point out, like, this feels very high end. Very high end. And I don't usually do like unboxing stuff because I never really saw the point, you know, like, oh, look, it's a box and this is what it came in it, I guess. I mean, some people like them, whatever, but I thought I'd point out with this one, like, everything about this is pretty like boutique-y / high end. Like, it comes within this nice little box with a tin case. Okay. Open it up. There's like a foam in there where you can hold it, along with a little instruction manual for using it. Okay, fit in there quite nicely. I'm just saying it's a very nice, you know, total package. But anyway, these are made in the UK. It says handcrafted in the UK. Interesting distortion pedal. I picked this up on a trade, and so this was not new, but I mean, it's very good condition. Nothing wrong with that at all. Yeah, let's throw it on the board and see what happens. I'm going to be playing this with my Fender Deluxe Reverb, 65 Deluxe Reverb, and my Gibson SG Special. So that's the one with the P90s, just so you know. And we'll go from there. Here we go. Okay, I am in the neck pickup. This is my Gibson SG Special with P90 pickups. My volume and tone knob are completely maxed. Now, just as a reference point, here's in the middle. All right, let's go bridge. Oh, that wasn't max. There we go. Lots of fun. Okay. All right, now let's kick on the pedal. I'm going to go switch to the neck pickup, though. Well, that's just fun. I got the drive basically maxed out on this. That's me messing with the tone knob a little bit. Alright, that's pretty cool. Okay, so drive, pretty self-explanatory. Turn that down a bit. Turns down the drive. That's pretty easy to understand. Very nice. And if I turn it all the way down, this should just kind of give it a... So for the sake of argument, if I turn it off... Bit of a volume drop, but that's probably because of this volume knob right here. Now, interesting thing with the volume knob, I was reading the manual online here, and the volume, basically you use that volume knob as a boost, okay? It's regardless of the distortion elements in this pedal. So the volume, if you're just looking for a boost, you can use that as well. That's fun. Okay, so the next one, let's just go with this tone knob, and this is, I think, fairly easy. So currently we're at around 4. If I turn it way up, this should get pretty trebly. Well, it wasn't wrong. Pretty self-explanatory. That's like completely maxed. So I turned down to 7. Okay, I really like that sound actually. Still in the neck pickup. For the sake of argument, let's go bridge. It's pretty rock and roll. Okay, all right, that's pretty easy. Now, looking at the range knob, which is this one right here. So this adjusts the low end content before distortion is added to the signal. Using the range control allows you to tighten up the bottom end of your tone and cleans up muddy sounding pickups and high gain settings. Okay, so 0 is full range, while at 10 it's most low end reduction. So I mean, it almost sounds like a brightness knob, but not quite. So currently I'm at 0, so this should be full. You definitely hear kind of the low end. I'm going to the neck pickup just to kind of accentuate it a bit. Turn up some of the distortion a little bit. For the sake of argument. All right, very nice. Okay, so that's it at 0. Yeah, I'm completely at 0. So let's go all the way to 10. I should cut out basically almost, well, a lot of the bass, I guess. Okay, I kind of get it. All right, not bad. Okay, now the one that's going to get a little bit more confusing. So this pedal actually has 3 different modes that are controlled by the switch here in the middle. So currently we're actually on mode D2. So this is a soft compressed distortion, a more expressive distortion with adaptive even harmonics at lower guitar levels. Allows you to dig more into the note and runs less hard compression. Okay, so it's very sensitive to harmonics, or sorry, your dynamics. Playing very lightly there. Let's see if I dig in here. Okay, yeah, that's pretty sensitive to dynamics. Not bad at all. For those that don't understand what I'm saying, when I say dynamics, I mean it's basically how hard I'm hitting the strings, how I'm playing the strings. So this mode really kind of responds to your picking your attack. Well, that's quite light. I mean, that's borderline clean, but if I dig in... Okay. Now, if I go D1, so that's if I go up, and you notice it switches the light, it changes it to orange. This is a heavily compressed distortion, smooth sounding, without loss of definition, for players who like a more compressed sound. Okay. So I do that, go there. Okay, you can kind of see it. I really am just doing like an A chord, an open A chord. Definitely more distortion in that. Here, if I go there. Okay. All the way down. All right, yeah. I hear it. It's a difference, that's for sure. Okay, and the last one, I kind of just went into it, but it's the purple one. So there we go, that's in the middle. And this is meant to be a typical overdrive distortion. It's good for boosting your overall sound level or pushing the front end of your tube amp even harder. Very little compression in this mode, so your amplifier or following effects will do most of the tonal coloration for you. Okay, well, makes sense to me. Not bad. Though I have to say, I think my favorite is probably that top one. Sounds really good. Okay, I'll be back in a minute with my final thoughts, but spoiler alert, this is going to be a well-reviewed pedal. Yeah, see you in a bit. Okay, so that is the Laney Black Country Customs Monolith Distortion pedal. So what do I want to say about this? It sounds great. I don't think anyone can deny that while listening to the demo that I just did. All the modes on here are very usable. This is a great sounding pedal. It's also really impressive that they have all of these various options in here. I mean, you have an overdrive, you have a boost, and a distortion right here. So you really just can pick whichever one you like and set that up, throw it on your board. What else? Very durable. You're not going to encounter any issues with that. Also, apparently with the foot switch, there is a mechanism in here where when you hit the foot switch, the sound won't come out of your amplifier, which is appreciated. I was not even aware that Laney was making pedals. Maybe I'm behind the times on this, guys, but is that new? Is this relatively recent? I mean, I know they make amplifiers, they make really nice amps, but I didn't know they made guitar pedals. I was looking at it online too. They have a whole line of these Black Country Customs pedals. I saw the one that looked interesting. It's called like the Spiral, and it's like chorus. Might see if I can get that on the channel. I haven't actually done a chorus pedal yet, so that would be nice. Yeah, not a whole lot to really complain about here. This is a good pedal. You should check it out. Well done, Laney. I like the packaging is great. Everything about this says quality, which is quite nice. So, yeah. Well done, Laney. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the demo and the review. This is Sandy Ridge Music, where tone and tech collide. Please like and subscribe for more pedal demos that I'll be doing. And yeah, have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Talk soon.